morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to my temple, to my home, and to my sanctuary here on the Big Island of Hawaii. I've only recently moved here, so I'm totally in awe of the magnificence of nature that surrounds me here. I'm bringing you my early morning workouts. I want to film them because it's a way for me to show you how I live, how I've really always lived. I try to include my body in my spiritual journey by paying loving attention to its needs and its potentials, to keep it functioning at the highest level of efficiency and sensual, that is, with the senses, sensual acuity. I, at 73, feel the aging process in the changes that take place in the body, but those changes do not have to be that dramatic. They don't have to cause pain. They don't have to limit you in any significant degree. At 73, I'm capable of most of what I could do when I was in my 20s. There are things that I can't do with as much power or grace, perhaps, as I once did. But the changes are actually quite minimal. Aging doesn't have to be painful or regrettable. It can be a time when you're older, where you have the wisdom to no longer subject yourself to the problems and the difficulties of life that are often manufactured. You become more free psychologically, and if your body is still capable of giving you sensual input so that you're connected to the wonders of the world, you can come to a deeper appreciation of your life and of your individuality, of your gifts from God. So today, later on in this day, I want to give you a sort of talk or lecture on the relationship between astrology and the tarot, the spiritual relationship between astrology and the tarot. So I'm been for the last few days thinking about it, meditating upon it before I can give you a more accurate description of this intimate relationship between astrology and the tarot. Now, every single morning, I feel more physically inclined than intellectually or mentally inclined. So I start my day with a physical workout. Sometimes pure yoga, sometimes just dance, and sometimes the combination of movement, calisthenics, exercise, yoga, and dance. So I never know how I'm going to be feeling. This morning, let's just, again, I do these sessions purely spontaneously and follow the condition of my body at the moment. So this morning, what I feel like doing is what we call cat-cow. So let me come up so you can see me. Let's get up on all fours with your back flat, the spine parallel to the floor. The hands, you can open up the fingers wide so you create a nice firm base to hold your shoulders and the chest. Look at your knees and make sure that they are within hip width and right underneath the hip sockets. The cat-cow is about awakening the spine. So what we do is we simply relax the lower back and we begin to sink the hips down. Now with the hips sinking down, the abdominal wall naturally relaxes. So we start to breathe from the abdominal wall. Inhale, we open up the abdominal wall as if we're blowing up a balloon. Exhale, we draw the abdominal wall in, pulling it up towards the spine. We sink the hips down and we inhale again. The shoulders are relaxed and they're pressing up towards the ears. We sink the hips down. And now we press the hip sockets out sideways. Pushing down into the arms, we sink the hips down. And now we look up. This compresses the vertebra, pushes one vertebra against the other. We look up, sinking the hips down, pressing the hips out sideways, pushing down through the arms. We look up. We hold and breathe. Breathing abdominally. Concentrate now on the breath coming in and out through the nose, allowing you to open up the abdominal muscles like a balloon. We look up. Press down into the arms, lift up. Press the hips out sideways. Feel your spine. We take a deep breath now through the nose, opening up the abdominal muscles again like a balloon. Hold your breath. Exhale, draw the abdominal wall in and tilt your hips up, simultaneously lowering your head. And now, as if there's a rope at the very center of your back, feel that rope pulling your back up. Drop your head down, adjust, move from one knee to the other, one hand to the other. Arc up, creating a sort of dome shape, opening up the vertebra. We adjust, pulling up. We lift. We sigh, exhaling through the mouth several times, releasing our stress And then we breathe softly and abdominally. We lift up. We lift up. We sigh several times, releasing our angst, our problems, our worries. We arc up. We lift up. And we hold. And we breathe. Pull up. Breathing abdominal. Inhale. Inhale now. And tilt your hips down. Inhaling through the nose. We look up. Pushing down into the arms, we press the hips out. Hip sockets press out. The abdominal wall opens up like a balloon. We hold our breath. Exhale, we draw the hips up, we lower the head, and we arc the back up. Draw the abdominal wall in. Pull up. Adjust. Inhale down. Lifting the head up. Hold your breath as you press the hips out. Exhale in. Draw the abdominal wall in. Arc up the back. Inhale. Press out the hips. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Remove, undulating the spine, up and down. Up and down. Up and down. And now we finish. We come to the center. Let me face sideways so you can see. And we come down on our elbows. And we hold our weight on the elbows, forearms. The fingers open up wide. We drop the head down. Placing the elbows directly underneath the shoulder sockets, we then drop the chest. We tilt the tailbone up, opening up the fingers, opening up the hands, pressing into the hands, into the forearms, pressing the hips out. Inhale, we look up. We hold here and we breathe. Pressing out, breathing abdominally. Tilt the head up. Feel it through the spine, through the hips, through the lower back. We breathe. Bring the fingers together, point the thumbs in, press down into the hands, tilt the hips up. As you exhale, tilt the chin in and lift the back up, arc up, opening up the vertebra, opening up the spine, chin in. Breathe gently, softly through the nose. Breathe abdominally. Arc up. Feel your spine. Develop it. Inhale. Drop the hips. Belly, chest. Look up. Pressing down into the arms, pushing the hips out. Hold your breath. Exhale. Draw it in. Arc up. Open up. Inhale. We move. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Open up the fingers, face downwards. Walk one knee, one step back. Walk the other knee back, parallel the knees. Adjust and make sure that you're balanced equally on both arms, and then rock forward the torso. Rock the torso back. Adjust. Make sure you're holding the body equally on both sides. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. So let's move. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We look forward and we look back, involving the neck. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's keep moving with the breath, back and forth, slowly activating the shoulders, the hip sockets, the lower back. We move, involving the neck, face forward, and then look back, chin up towards the neck. As you tilt the chin in, we move back and forth. With the breath, activating the spine, the lower back, the hip sockets, we continue to move. And now you come back, making sure that the elbows are underneath the shoulder sockets. We step the knees further back and we flex the feet so the toes are on the ground. Make sure the feet are in line with the hip sockets, and then inhale forward, bringing your torso forward, chest forward. The thighs are not on the ground yet. The knees are on the ground. The toes are on the ground. And let me get rid of my hair. And you face forward. Face forward. Pull the chest down. Lift the hips, push back. Adjust, make sure that you're comfortable, that you're bearing your weight equally on both sides. Inhale forward. Thighs not on the ground. You bring your hips down. Not yet. Face forward. We then press back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale. Opening up the fingers, making sure you've got a good grip as you continue to move back and forth, involving the lower back, lowering the thighs, but not quite to the ground yet. We move. Coaxing the lower back into flexibility. We move back and forth, and now gently, gently bring your thighs down, bring the belly down, bring the elbows out, keep your chest elevated. Pull the chest forward and then lay the chest down. We bring the elbows up and we put the hands underneath the chin. Face forward, elbows up. We then walk the legs directly underneath the hip sockets, and we lift the right leg up and we pull the right leg down from the hip socket. The chin rests on your hands. You then lay the leg down and you lift the other leg up. Pull out, lay it down. Inhale, lift, alternatively, pulling down, and then lay it down. Exhale. Inhale, lift, pull, place it down. Inhale, lift, pull, place the leg down. And we do as many of these as is comfortable. Moving from one leg to the other. Moving from one leg to the other, stretching. Stretch. Moving from one leg to the other, concentrate. Feel the lower back, the hip sockets. We then put the chin down, removing the hands from underneath the chin. Then extend the arms down by your side with the palms up. Turn the heels out, elbows out, chin down. We need to take a few moments to release the back, to relax the lower back, to relax the hips, the hip sockets, the legs, the shoulders, the area between the shoulder blades. We sigh several times, exhaling through the mouth, and we open up the back completely. We rest. Then turn the toes down. Make sure the feet are in line with the hip sockets, and tilt your hips up and place your arms underneath you. Make a fist with the top hand and embrace that fist with the lower hand. The arms are tucked underneath you. Bring your knees up and flex your feet. Bring your knees up and flex the feet. Tighten the buttocks just a bit. We hold and breathe. Adjust. your thighs down, put your knees down, and point the toes, putting the tops of the feet down. Make sure your arms are holding you securely. The arms are straight. The elbows are not bent. They're like a platform on which you're resting the torso. We lift one leg up. I'll start with my right. And we move that leg up and down from the hip socket. Try to keep the knee straight. Move from the hip socket, up and down. Building strength in the buttocks and in the lower back. We lift up and down. Do as many as you can, strengthening that vital area of the lower back. We continue to lift and lower. Now lower the leg to the ground, turn the heels out, bend the elbows slightly, still use the arms as support underneath the hips, but we need to release the lower back. So we tilt the heels out, we point the toes in, we wait, and we breathe abdominally. Take several deep, deep breaths. Opening up the hips and the lower back. We bring the elbows in. We tilt the top of the leg down. Make sure that the legs are in line with your hip sockets. We lift the other leg and we lift it up and down. We move it up and down. Strengthening our lower back. We sigh. Up and down. Do as many as you can. If you need to pause, pause, and then start again. Breathing abdominally. Feel that area of the hip socket and the lower back. Lower the leg gently. Turn the heels out, bend the elbows. Give your hips and lower back a chance to release. Now, let go. We release. We open it up. Relax your lower back. Bring the elbows in. Turn the tops of the legs to the ground. Point the toes. Walk the legs down. Balance yourself on your legs. And then lift one leg up, put it down. Lift the other leg up and put it down. We then move from one leg to the other. We kick the leg from the hip socket up. Alternating from one leg to the other. Keep moving. Feel it. Close your eyes. Feel that area and kick up. Kick up. Strengthening our lower back, the buttocks. We kick. Do a few more if you can, as many as you can. Then, lift the hips, remove your arms from underneath you, bring the belly down. Place your hands right at the shoulders, bring the elbows up, and lift your head up and pull your chest forward. We tilt the heels out, we bring the elbows up, and we put the chin back down on the hands, and then we tilt the head down, releasing the neck. We open up. We rest. We open up. Breathing abdominally, pushing the abdominal wall into the floor as you inhale, like a balloon. We tilt the hips out. Now, extend the arms up above you. Extend the legs down below you with the tops of the legs on the floor, kneecaps in line with the hip sockets, and then walk the arms up and the legs down. We stretch. We walk the arms up and the legs down, pulling the entire body open. Feel it right at the lower back. We stretch. We stretch. We walk the body open. We stretch. And take one hand, bring it down to chest level, push into that hand, and tilt sideways so that the body is resting now on its side, as if you are balancing on a fence. So let's get comfortable here. Use that front arm as support, as a ballast. Flex the feet and adjust. Lift the top leg off the bottom leg. Flex the feet. Lift that leg up a little bit higher. Adjust, balance. And when you feel totally balanced, then remove the arm from in front of you and pull it down by your side. We adjust. We lift. Pull that arm down, lift the leg up, and balance. Lift. Balance. Lift. From the side, we lift the leg up. Pull down through the arm. Lift the leg. Hold it up. Pull up. Breathe slow and deep now. We hold. Release. Put the hand back in front of the chest for support, and then point the toes and lower the leg down. We bend the knees and we bring the knees in, releasing the tension from the lower back. We just stay here releasing. Legs are folded over each other. The knees are still in line with the hip sockets. We just rest the arm now on the side of your body and your head on the arm below you. We wait. We wait. Now, put the hand back in front of the chest for added support and straighten the legs out so that they line up with the hip socket. So we might have to adjust a bit, flex the feet, press the legs towards each other. Keep that hand right in front of you for balance and press. Flex the feet so the feet are in line with the hip sockets. The legs are over each other and you press the legs into each other and press out through the feet. We hold and breathe. We sigh. Head down. Press. Adjust. We sigh. Press up. Pressing the legs into each other, pushing out through the soles of our feet, flexing the feet. There we go. Press. Now, point the toes, lift the top leg off the bottom, hold it up, and flex the feet. Use that hand in front of the chest for added balance. We lift the leg up. We lift it up. We lift the top leg up. We lift it up as high as we can comfortably. We lift it up. Tighten the knees, press out through the soles of your feet. We lift it up. We lift that leg, we elevate it up. And if possible, reach up and hold the toes. We pull the leg into us, if possible, from the hip socket. Try to press the knee away from it. Adjust. Pull in. Pull in. We stretch. We stretch the hamstring. We bring it in. We pull it in. We hold and breathe. Pull in. Press in. Release it very, very gently, pointing the toes of both feet. Bring the leg up first, and then lower it slowly. You might want to put the hand back in front of the chest to give you support. Flex the feet as the leg comes down. We rest the top leg on the bottom. We then bend the knees and we pull the legs into us. We pull the legs into us, folded. We hold and breathe, releasing the lower back, releasing the hip sockets. We pull the legs in, and we look at the knees. And we look at the knees. Releasing the back, releasing the hip sockets. We hold and breathe. We pull. And then we bend the upper arm and we pull the upper arm down. So now that the upper arm is in line with the shoulder socket, we then press into the other arm and we lift up. We lift up. Here, the legs are folded in front of us. We place our hand over the ankle of the top leg and we flex the feet and we bring the outer arm out and we move it in and out. So that that shoulder that has been supporting us for a while is released. Link the fingers together above you. Face forward and pull that arm down. So the arm is now behind your head. You're stretching the side of your body. The legs are folded over each other and you roll your head down. We tilt over and we hold and breathe. We hook the hands together and tilt over. Hold and breathe. Press the legs into each other. Look down. We hold and breathe. Stretch. Face forward. Soften your grip. Open the fingers. Extend the arms out. Bring the upper arm down slowly, releasing that shoulder. Let's take a moment just to let go of the area right here at the neck and the shoulder and dissolve the tension and let that tension flow down the arm and out through the palm of your hand, face forward. We sigh. We let it go. We're releasing all our troubles, all our tensions, our stresses from us down the arm, out through the palm of the hand. Pull your arms behind you. Try to keep the legs together if possible and pull them into you. Turn your hips over to the other side and then put the legs down. We bring the arm up over the body and we put it down for support. We extend the free arm out and we lay down. We then walk the legs down. We walk the legs down so that we are again on that straight line on the invisible fence. The legs are over each other and we just try to imagine that fence underneath us and we balance on that fence. One leg over the other, the knees are tight, the feet are flexed. We just wait here in place. We hold and breathe. We begin to breathe abdominally. Tighten the kneecaps. Adjust. We lift the top leg off the bottom. We tighten the knees. Hold it up as much as you can. You can always lower it any time. Lift it up higher. Adjust. Lift it up higher. Adjust. Higher. And now see if you can actually balance and bring the free arm up by your side. Lift that leg up and we balance. We pull down through the arm. We lift up and we balance. We sigh. We pull up. Lift up. We hold and breathe. Pull up. Pull up. Strengthening the side of the hip and the side of the leg. Flex the feet, tighten the knees. Lift higher. Slowly now point the toes, lower the leg, bring your hand back in front of the chest for support, and then we bend the knees and we pull the legs up so that the knees are now in line with the hip sockets. We just wait here. Wait. Adjusting. Balancing. Adjust. Catch your breath. Then we straighten the legs so that the legs are at a 90-degree angle to the torso. We flex the feet. We adjust. Keep the hand for support in front of you. We flex the feet. We tighten the knees. We adjust. And we lift the leg up, top leg off the bottom, higher, higher, higher. Lift up as high as you can. Press out through the soles of both feet. Lift up. We hold and breathe. Lift up. And if you can, take your hand and put it over the toes of the top leg. Press the leg away from you and then pull it to you with your arm. Pull it in. Stretch. Stretch. This is a wonderful hamstring stretch. Press the toes down. Pull the leg into you. Keep the lower leg taut, pressing into the floor with the lower leg. Pull it in. Press. Pull in. We sigh. Release it very carefully. Soften it very carefully. Point the toes of both feet. And then bring the leg straight up. Place the arm back in front of the chest for added support as you lower that leg down sideways. Flex the feet as the leg comes down. Lay the leg over the other leg. Bend the knees. Pull the knees into you. Pull the knees into you. And take the top arm and wrap it around the legs, pulling the legs into you. We bow the head down and we look at the knees. We pull in. We pull in. This is a release. We sigh. We pull it. Now, take your top hand and place it again down on the ground, on the floor, directly in front of the chest. With the legs folded, push into that arm and bring yourself up as best you can. First on your elbows, and then walk the torso up. Let me face you. With the outer arm, we pull the torso up, placing both arms down on the ground for support. The legs are still together as we bring the hips to the center and we fold the legs in front of us. Place the arms on either side of the torso, lift the torso up and sit down in the middle. Open up the chest, relax the shoulders. Roll your shoulders up and roll them back. We roll up and back. Close your eyes. Relax your facial muscles and roll. We roll. Catching our breath, regulating it. We then fold the arms in front of the chest and we wrap the hands around, just underneath the shoulders. The fingers are open, and now with your fingers you feel your shoulder blades and you pull the arms forward and you pull the shoulders down. Then you slip the hands up onto the shoulders and lay the fingers across the shoulders. Pull the shoulders down and press the shoulders in. Lift the chest up. Relax your hip sockets. Pull the shoulders forward, pull the shoulders down, pull them in towards each other and press the arms towards the chest, but elevate the chest. We hold here. Let me remove my hair so I have freedom of movement. And now we turn the torso towards one leg. Keep the pressure through the arms, pressing the shoulders down and in. We rotate. We rotate. We rotate. And we turn the head sideways. We twist the spine. We open up the back. We turn. And we hold and breathe. Inhale, we release, turning back. Once you're centered, allow the shoulders to relax a bit and walk the hands more comfortably around the shoulders. Pull the shoulders in, press the shoulders down, elevate the chest, and turn the torso at the waist in the opposite direction. We turn, face sideways. We turn. We hold and breathe. We turn. We hold and breathe. Hold and breathe. Inhale, turn back to the center. Then slide your hands down to your elbows. Hold your elbows. Relax your shoulders. Face forward. Inhale, lift the arms up. First to shoulder level. Then lower them down. We're releasing the tension from the shoulders. Inhale, back up. Now a little past shoulder level. And extending the arms out, we bring the arms down. Exhale. Press the arms into you. Chest up. Inhale, bring your arms up a little higher. Pull the shoulders forward, extend. Extend. Look up, and then bring the arms down. Press the arms into you. Pull your shoulders down, and pull the crown of the head up. Press into you, and pull your head up. And then inhale, lift the arms even higher, and look up. Pull up through the elbows and the shoulders, chin up. Exhale, down. We look down, pressing into the body and looking down. Press the chin into the neck, pull the shoulders down. Press. Inhale up. Look up. Bring the arms up. Look up. Straight up. Stretch. Exhale, extending the arms out, facing forward, bowing the head down, pressing in. Exhale. Inhale up. Bring the arms back. Look up. Pull the arms back. Exhale. Pull down, press in, head down. Inhale up. Press back. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Face forward, pull the arms behind you and bow your head down. Press back, chin down. We hold, lifting the elbows up and pressing back, chin down. We hold. Bring the arms forward, face forward. Bring the arms to about shoulder level. Let me get rid of my, so I can see. Face forward. The arms are at shoulder level. Slide the hands over each other and hook them in. Pull the arms away from each other. This is a mudra, a strengthening mudra. We pull. And with that tension through the arms, we turn sideways at the waist. We pull. Exhale forward. Inhale, turn in the other direction. Hold your breath, pull. Exhale to the center. Inhale, turn. Now exhale, pull. Draw the abdominal wall in. twist. Inhale, release, turn, over. Exhale, pull, and draw the abdominal wall in. Inhale, turn. Now exhale, turn. And with the breath, we turn from one side to the other. And now we let the arms travel further than the torso. We draw them back along that line. We breathe. We turn. The arms move more of a distance than the torso. So we bring the elbow back. We bring the elbow back. We're twisting. Breathe naturally through the nose. Don't hold your breath. Twist. Turn. A few more. Releasing the lower back. We come to the center. We let go of the shoulders. We separate the hands. We separate the arms. Turn the hands over and sort of throw the tension away from the wrists and throw it away from the elbows, moving them. Throw it away from the shoulders, moving them. Lay your hands on your knees. Inhale. We roll our shoulders up 3 times. Inhaling up. Press up. Press up. Roll back. Keep the chest wide open. Roll down. Exhale. Pull the shoulders down away from your ears. Hold your knees. Exhale. Draw the abdominal wall in. Inhale, we roll. We lift. Exhale, we roll back. We roll down. We let go. Exhale. Inhale up. Lift up. Roll back. Roll down. Sigh. Bring your hands to prayer. We take a deep breath. Exhale, we bow, and we say namaste. Thank you for joining me in this sequence to open up the spine, the lower back, the hips, the shoulders, to energize the entire body. Thank you. I hope to see you next time. And since I offer these sessions with no ads, I just ask you to donate at the level of your own ability to allow me to continue to bring these workouts and yoga sessions every single morning. I love you. Namaste. Aloha. Come again.